What's up, bourbon drinkers, deck night fans? Welcome back to It's Cold Outside and We're Inside. Change of pace for the winter time, and we got something completely different for you tonight. Welcome back to Not on the Deck. Deck night on the rocks inside because it's cold as shit outside. It's actually flurrying right now in December in East Tennessee, which never really happens. It's that damn climate change. One day it's hot as shit, one day it's freaking snowing.
It's snowing though. It
is pretty cool though. You drive down the street and you see all the...
It's not going to stick.
No.
But school might be out.
It's probably already stopped by now, but Amy's right. In East Tennessee, it flurried for 37 seconds, so second school, it's going to be canceled. So, we got something really cool to talk about tonight. Well, I don't know if it's really cool.
What are we doing? There's nothing to drink. No bottles. Are you forgetting it?
Nope, I didn't forget it. Because we don't have anything to review tonight.
And why are we doing this?
Because I think we got something more important to talk about.
Oh, talk about?
Yep, we're going to have a conversation.
Bring it on. If y'all know. I never know what's going on.
We had talked about that we had a little bit of window of time tonight to do a video, and Amy was at work, and I was trying to figure out what we were going to do, and something come across my desk, kind of all like, like the old news where they make the noises, and like, breaking. It's not really breaking. It happened like 2 weeks ago, but actually like a month ago. But I just found out about it, so it's breaking for us.
Okay, so tell.
It's really not that big a deal because it's only a state, and one state doesn't affect all 50. So it's not a federal thing that could come down and just screw everything up. But when one state does it, and if it passes and goes over well, then other states are like, that's a good idea, let's do the same. So what we got here is not a failure to communicate. Guns N' Roses song. Civil War.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
And I meant to look this stuff up to get a little more like proper information on it, but I didn't, so we're just going to wing it. So Ohio, as we most know, is a state-controlled bourbon liquor sales. So it's the OHLQ, which we know a lot of people like talk to us, will give us information all the time, say the cool things that are dropping. We've all heard that Ohio is the land of Weller. For some reason, they send all the Weller up there, and you can get Weller every week, every drop, all the time.
Ohio does have quite a few things.
They got a lot of cool stores. So I don't know I don't know the level of control. You know, because some states, it's like the stores are state-owned, and they are state employees and shit like that. And then there's
the liquor store?
Yeah, and then there's some states that have state-controlled and then private stores. And then there's some states that's just state-controlled, and it dictates how the owners sell, what they sell them for, when they sell it, when they're getting what, and all that shit. And I don't completely understand how it works. I just know that you can find out what's going to be sold from the website, the OHLQ website, when it's going to be dropped and all that shit.
Which we do not do here in Tennessee.
No, we do not. Tennessee is wide open.
We never know what's going to happen.
Which is good and bad.
I think it makes it fun.
This Ohio Senate Bill 320 has been introduced to the Senate, and it was introduced on October 31st of this year. And it has been sent to the committee on November 12th. So it's been over a month. And the Senate, the committee that is overseeing it or deciding on it is a 5-person committee, and it is, I don't know where the shit went, 4 Republicans and 1 Democrat. The bill was introduced by a Democratic senator, DeMora is his name. Mm-hmm. The subcommittee, or the committee, is the Agricultural and Natural Resources Committee. So that's all the legal mumbo, crapola, whatever. So
what are they proposing?
So they are proposing that every bottle of liquor sold must be opened before it leaves the store. Which is like totally contradictory of every other liquor I've ever dealt with, because they're like, you can't drink it here, you got to leave, take it somewhere else. But I don't think they're opening it to drink it, they're opening it to just open it.
Right, so you're saying that, what are you saying? So when they get
the
bottle at the liquor store, liquor store...
The employee that's sold it to you has to unwrap it, seal it, pop it, and then reseal it for you to leave. Okay.
So
why are they doing that? Why do you think? What the hell is the purpose in that?
Well, I mean, I guess it just really depends. So the driver is dropping it off, the distributor drops it off at the liquor stores, and then they open all the bottles and then reseal them in order to put on the shelves?
I don't think so. I think that's unrealistic, and it would be that would cause so much more trouble to there, because if I bought a bottle that had been opened and resealed, I don't know what's in there. I mean, they could open that bottle up. They could, if they have 5 bottles of Pappy, you get 5 bottles of Pappy, and they take those 5 bottles of Pappy in front of no one, open them up, pour in a basic wheated bourbon, and then put the top on it, seal it, and then say it's Pappy. Then they take their old bottle of Pappy, pour it in there, reseal it. In Ohio, since everything's resealed, they're going to say, yeah, this is legit. It's just been resealed like every other bottle is from a liquor store. And I'm going to turn around and sell it. But you're buying, I guess if you're buying retail, a $300 bottle of Pappy, which is a $25 of whatever crappy wheated bourbon. Like, I can't think of a crappy, cheap wheated bourbon. Like a Rebel 100.
There's no point in doing that unless I don't even know. Now, or are they saying when you buy the liquor from the liquor store, they have to pop it open
in front of you,
like when you were to go to a concert and you go buy a beer and they have to pour it in a cup in order to give it to you?
Well,
is that what they're saying?
I mean, I get that's the same thing, but it's totally different purpose, because they do that at concerts for safety reasons, because you can't throw a cup of beer, but it won't hurt anybody. But if you have a bottle of beer or a can, it's more of a weapon when it's closed than when it's open. Well,
neither one of them is giving me a why.
No, there is no why. I've looked this up, and there is no why to it. There's no reasoning. I'm sure they have this Senator DeMora has a why, and if I was an Ohio State voter or state resident, I'd text him. I call him, like, what in the hell is the purpose of this? Because outside of trying to temper the secondary market.
That's what my next question was. Is that the reason? Because nobody's going to buy an opened liquor, but they do. And once it starts doing that, nobody's going to give a crap, which then also causes another problem, is that then anybody can put anything in it and resell it.
So here's the other question, though. I mean, that's stated. Like you said, people buy it. You said because they do. Well, that's open stuff that's open. That's been second. I know where you're going with that, but that greatly reduces the value of the bottle.
I could see that, but not when in Ohio.
But if you're in Ohio,
then everybody's doing it. So then people are going to then go it's going to be open, which causes a whole different problem to me. I mean, then you got people who are demented in the head and really do mess with those bottles and put poison or something else in it.
I can imagine that there's going to be, so it's come factory sealed, and these guys do it. They put their own stickers or whatever, nothing on it. It's just sealed. So when they take it off, I'm imagining that Ohio State regulatory board that regulates this stuff is going to send you what I would guess would be like a holographic sticker. Like whenever an athlete signs something, they put their sticker on it and say that sticker is not on this signature, then it is not a valid signature.
So you have to
pop it open. They'll pop it, put the top back on it.
Then
they'll take an Ohio State legislated sticker on it, and then they will seal it.
So what is that still doing?
The fucking purpose? Because it is still a bottle of Pappy that has been resealed and legally covered, like a lockout, tag out, kind of like. This has been controlled. It's been open, but it's still been controlled. It's been visualized, and it's not been tampered or changed because it was open in front of the owner. Then so it's still a bottle of Pappy. It still can be sold secondary.
Yeah, and you have to either look for a complete seal or with the Ohio State.
Yeah, so if you know you're buying it from someone from Ohio, you know it's going to have an Ohio State tamper-safe sticker on it instead of a factory seal.
Or are they trying just to get everybody to stop doing the secondary? And once it's open, you shouldn't be selling it again.
I think you and I are trying to rationalize a stupid idea because this is dumb. I could get the idea that they're trying to maybe regulate the secondary market because some people feel like it's creepy and scary because people are they are chasing trucks down or standing outside. But hell, some of that shit's fun. Not chasing the trucks, but standing outside with the friends that you create and being out there for a couple hours drinking and hanging out and having a little fire.
I definitely think it causes
does it cause any problems?
No, it causes a community.
Yeah.
Community.
I hate the secondary market.
That's how we've
I'm not
going
to buy shit through the secondary market. I mean, I have, but I do it because it's just lightly over. I mean, slightly over, and it's something that I really, really want. I'm not going to spend 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 times the price. I'm not doing that.
And there are lots of different
But there's
people
a lot
out there. I like bourbon. You like bourbon, but you like to go, if it's a little expensive, you'll buy it. If it's secondary, I won't buy it regardless if it's not sitting on the shelf and I can't come across it then. I'm not going to buy it.
Well, I agree with Amy because
there's all kinds of
I
different.
like some of them, which I like the hunt. I want the excitement of finding it.
Yes.
And going online and finding someone who's going to sell it
It's
to
not
you
the
for
same.
$150, $200 more is not the same. So I will only do that if it's something I really, really like. The 13 and Russell's Reserve 13 and 15. I did that, and I spent a little bit over retail, not much. So.
But there are people out there now that are. It's outrageous.
Outrageous.
And these people are hunting down trucks. They're following them. They go and get them, be the first person to grab it, and then they turn around and they are marketing like 100%.
Yeah.
And people buy it.
And we also know of people that will go to like Old Forester, for example. If you participate in one of their experiences, they'll give you a ticket that says you can buy what we're offering after your tour is over. Well, I don't know how many tours you guys have been on, but a lot of tours we go on, there's 20 people in there. Half of them at least won't even drink the bourbon because they're just there with their spouses, their friends, and they don't drink. So just there to have an experience, and they don't drink it. And then when they go after it's done, they don't buy it.
Or they hand their ticket off to somebody
So they don't
else.
even buy it. And then I've known of people who will be waiting and see and watch for those people and be like, hey, I'll give you $50 plus whatever that bottle costs to go buy that bottle and let me have it.
Here you go.
Which I don't have a problem with.
I mean,
but
what
some
is
of
that
those
to
people,
anybody else?
some of those people that are coming off those tours might be like, don't want people approaching them, and it might think it's creepy. I don't know.
But why is that a problem? If
It's not a
you don't
problem.
want to do it, then
It's
don't participate.
not a problem,
in
but
it.
some people feel like it might be creepy to have a stranger walk up to them and talk to them.
There has to be some kind of issue going on at liquor stores or something that is creating that we have to.
I'm willing to bet that the
Pop the
person
bottle.
that introduced this is like me. He loves bourbon and hates the secondary market, and he is a senator.
It's still
and
not
has-
going to stop the secondary market.
That's why I'd like to talk to him, because he's got to have a reason why this is going to work.
You think it's just about the secondary market?
I don't know what else it could be about. What else could comment below, guys? Tell us what you think this is about. Go look it up. Ohio State Senate Bill 320 introduced in their 135th Senate, House, Congress, whatever they call it, and it's up there. They got it written out. All the stuff is there. So I just don't see the point in it. I don't see the benefit. I don't see the cons. I see it as pointless and a waste of time. I don't know why our and of course it's state level, so it's not my money, it's Ohio's money. But I just don't see they're wasting time and money. There's a lot more important things in this world.
What money would they be losing to do that, though?
They're spending their time as paid employees of the state to sit here and talk about this instead of talking about something that's more important.
Well, I mean, all it takes is 2 seconds to pop. Not for me.
No,
It
I'm not
takes
talking.
longer
I'm
than
not
that.
talking about them.
Oh.
I'm talking about the senators, congressmen
Gotcha.
wasting their time to talk about something that has really no point.
Yeah,
That
move
I cannot
on.
figure a point what this will do to benefit anybody. It doesn't hurt anybody. It doesn't benefit anybody. It's pointless.
I'd like to see the comments on there that's something we're not thinking about.
Yeah, we might be missing something.
Definitely.
Is this a government overreach? Is this government nonsense? Is it a personal vendetta? I don't know.
It's got to be. I'm thinking it's government nonsense, but how many other things could we be doing right now then?
I mean, like I said, it's Ohio. It's Ohio.
And
so
it can't be liquor stores getting it and then opening them all up, right?
Oh, no.
That's
There's no way they
pointless.
have to do it in front of me. I would not buy a bottle that has not opened in front of me. Now, I say that from a liquor store perspective. I have bought an open bottle from someone before, but I asked people who knew this person if he was trustworthy. I didn't just go randomly. It's a Facebook page that everybody knows everybody. And I didn't know this guy, but I knew people who knew this guy. And I asked these guys, I'm like, can I trust this guy? Is this legit? Should I take a chance? And they're like, yeah, he's cool. I've done it before. So,
which is still weird to me.
it's a little off, but again, it's a small community, so it's different than going to a damn liquor store and actually just some fucking $10 an hour employee popped a bottle 3 days ago and then resealed it and didn't spit in it or rub his nuts on it or do something else like that.
It's got to be in front of you.
It's got to be.
But
I think that's like different levels of importance. I mean, why is it even getting there? Why are we even having congressional conversations about this?
And even if there is a reason, us Americans we can go around it.
Even if there
We
is
always
a reason,
find a way.
it's government overreach. They shouldn't be messing with it. Our businesses, this liquor is legal. It can be sold. It can be bought, and it can be resold. Our government needs to get their fucking grubby ass hands out of it.
I mean, I do believe, don't smack me, I do believe there has to be some kind of control.
There has to be, everything has to have some type of regulation when it comes to something you put in your body. So when I say it's legal, it can be produced and sold and bought, doesn't mean the government shouldn't do the bottled and bond thing. It doesn't mean that they shouldn't regulate it and oversee it to make sure that they're not putting
But
stuff
opening
in
it when you get to the liquor store or before has nothing to do with that.
No, not at all. That's stupid.
It has to be something else that we're not seeing, or is it just pointless?
Or we're just dumb and don't know what the fuck we're talking about, which is common for us.
Comment below and let us know, because I'd like to. Maybe we can have another video on this to see what everybody else has said.
Yeah, and we'll just give it some time to see what happens to it, because it's just in the first committee stage. It hasn't gone past that. It may not ever go past that, so it might just be dead in the water. So anyway,
Interesting.
but
Thank you for bringing this up.
What I do know is not a waste of time.
You know, you get to drink?
Is blind barrels. Go to the link in our description to get your access to Blind Barrel's awesome kit of craft distilleries that you can taste blind, that you don't know what you're drinking until you scan the QR code on the back. If you go to the link in the description and you sign up to be a member of their website, you can get a free Blind Barrels Glencairn. Have to be through that link though. And if you just want to buy something else, you can use Deck Night 10 to get a 10% discount.
Christmas is coming up.
Be
Great gift.
Amazing gift. That's such a wonderful idea. Maybe we'll gift some of these to somebody.
I think we should.
All right. So go to blindbarrels.com using the link in the description to get your free Glencairn by becoming a member, and use Deck Night 10 at the checkout to get a 10% discount. All right. Is there anything else we need to talk about while we're here?
Like, share, comment,
subscribe. Hit the bell.
Make sure you get those notifications for our next live coming up soon.
Yeah,
but you won't know unless you have those notifications on.
I'm going to have a lot of cool bottle giveaways. We just gave away some a few weeks ago. Give away a Colonel Taylor and one of our Maker's Mark store pick. So we have some more of both of those and others available. We'll put a picture right here so you guys can get in and see what that is. And yeah, that's about it, right?
Getting cold. Get those bourbons out and have a sip.
See y'all next time.
Keep sipping.
Unless it's been opened by some crackhead at your liquor store without you seeing it. Don't drink that.